The day gravity went rogue, the tremor wasn't an earthquake, it was a lift. Spider-Man, mid-swing between the gleaming towers of Manhattan, felt the sickening lurch as the very air seemed to thicken. Asterisk, a disgraced astrophysicist obsessed with gravity's oppressive tyranny. One moment he weighed a ton, slamming onto a rooftop. The next, he was soaring uncontrollably towards the churning violet vortex atop Oscorp. Spider-Man. The ultimate symbol of grounded limitation, witnessed true cosmic indifference. He gestured, and a wave of distorted gravity surged outwards. Asterisk physics. It's always physics with these guys. The device manipulated localized gravity fields. Asterisk to destabilize it completely. It needs a massive uncontrolled energy surge. He scanned the rooftop. Power conduits snaked towards the machine, just redirecting. Spider-Man yelled. He spun, using the dish like a colossal discus. The chaotic gravity field snapped back to normal like overstretched rubber bands. With a grunt fueled by desperation, he hurled it not at Anomaly. People dropped the few feet back to the ground, stumbling but miraculously unharmed. Floating debris crashed down harmlessly away from crowds. The terrifying upward pull vanished. Sirens wailed in the distance, converging on Oscorp Tower. Terrifyingly normal dawn light filtering through the smoke. He let out a shaky breath he hadn't realized he was holding. Dr. Anomaly lay unconscious, tangled in sparking wires, his liberation suit sputtering, but directly into the path of the main power conduit, feeding the oscillator. Guess gravity decided it kinda likes holding things together after all. Me too, gee, me too. He fired a web towards the rising sun. How about that breakfast burrito? I've earned like 1,000,000 of M. He swung away, a red and blue streak against the brightening sky, leaving a saved city buzzing with life beneath him. Millions of heartbeats, still beating. Just another day for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. His eyes locked onto the massive, old-fashioned Oscorp communications dish nearby. There was a blinding shower of sparks, a deafening asterisk, ZZZORRRTTT, asterisk, and a feedback shriek from the oscillator. Instead of a controlled destabilization, it triggered a catastrophic implosion. The swirling dark energy core flared violently, unstable. Did. Spidey twisted, but it clipped him, sending him spinning wildly, dodging another gravity pulse that warped the air around him. Plus, think of the dry cleaning bills for all those floating suits. He fired webs, not at Anomaly, but around the base of the giant communications dish. He pulled with all his enhanced strength, amplified momentarily by a surge of heavier gravity. With a shriek of tearing metal, the dish wrenched free from its mounting. He saw chunks of concrete ripped from nearby buildings hovering ominously. His spider sense screamed like a banshee with every unpredictable shift. His broadcast had been chilling. Tonight, New York learns true freedom. I liberate you from Earth's chains. ... Permanently. His device, the zero-point oscillator, was destabilizing the local gravity field. If it peaked, the effect would ripple outwards. The zero-point oscillator hummed, its core a swirling mass of dark energy. Anomaly cackled. The cascade begins. In minutes, the field destabilizes completely. Your city becomes stardust. Buildings would collapse as their foundations lost cohesion. Millions would be flung into the thinning atmosphere or crushed under collapsing skyscrapers. Liberation meant annihilation. Below him, cars floated off asphalt like metallic balloons. Pedestrians screamed, pinned to walls or hovering helplessly 10 feet above sidewalks. High above, near the peak of the Oscorp Tower, crackling violet energy pulsed like a diseased heart. Dr. Erasmus Anomaly. Spider-Man fought the chaotic gravity wells. Doc. Spidey yelled, firing a web line that stretched unnaturally thin before snapping. Liberation's great and all, but have you considered? Not dooming 8 million people? Just a thought. He used a sudden downward surge to slingshot himself towards the tower. Anomaly, clad in a shimmering suit that defied the shifting gravity, stood protected by a shimmering, warped field barrier. He landed precariously on the Oscorp helipad, the metal groaning under fluctuating stresses. Spidey's mind raced. Stardust sounds messy, Doc, Spidey quipped. Anomaly sneered. Futile theatrics, not futile. The heavy dish, caught in the warped gravity field, tumbled erratically. It slammed into the thick power cable just as Anomaly tried to adjust his barrier. Anomaly screamed as his barrier flickered and died. The uncontrolled feedback surge overloaded the zero-point oscillator. The violet vortex collapsed inward with a thunderous whomp. Cars slammed back onto the streets. Spider-Man, clinging to a bent antenna, watched as the oscillator housing crumpled in on itself, leaving only smoking ruin. Silence fell. Then a wave of confused murmurs rose from the streets below, quickly turning into disbelieving cheers. Spidey looked out over the city, the intact skyline, the grounded cars, the millions of people blinking in the sudden hue, he muttered, wiping imaginary sweat from his brow.